What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk about Healthier Choices Management, ticker is HCMC. I do want to talk on several different things that HCMC needs to do ASAP to get them into a nice rally, get them off that 0001 mark, and not only that, rejuvenate investor confidence. But before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships. Link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. One final thing I just want to share with you, there is a massive promo only until June the 30th. Click on the link in the description below, sign up, just deposit only $1. You get 6 free stocks. Crazy deal, and it's only until June the 30th, so make sure you do take advantage of this. But with that, let's get right to it. So a couple of things I want to talk on, one of which is this. So looking at their previous earnings, you can see that they do have $20.5 million in cash and cash equivalents. That is a very big deal. And I have been saying time and time again over previous earnings, they need to do something with that. Even if it is taking 50% of that and buying back their shares, it is very beneficial because that is going to increase investor confidence. You desperately need that. You never want to have a dying stock that just continuously goes down. You need it to have some glimpses of hope to bring in new investors. That is key. So they definitely need to do that. I've been saying that over the last several videos, especially looking at their balance sheet. They are losing quite a lot of money. So that is one thing first and foremost they need to do ASAP. Buy back shares, because the longer that they wait, the more it makes me feel, at least, that there is a little bit more downside to come. And yes, I know we are at 0001, which hypothetically is the lowest that we can get to unless they do a reverse split. So that's a little bit more of a negative side note that possibly HCMC might be doing, and unfortunately that is a little bit more renowned. What a lot of over-the-counter stocks typically do is reverse split. So whether it be a 10-to-1 ratio or a 100-to-1 ratio, whatever it is, that might be coming for HCMC in the future. So hypothetically, that might be what HCMC is looking forward to when they are going to be buying back their shares. It is going to be at a substantially cheaper price, especially post reverse split. So that's something as well. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below, because that could be something as well that might be coming down the pipeline. But getting back to it though, one thing that we need to get off of this 0001 mark is more operational based, because looking here, this is their glorious website. It's gone through various stages because this is the main focus. I've been covering HCMC for quite some time, and I finally did notice as well, it was tail end of last year is when they started to really change their website. They haven't at that stage really announced anything, but obviously you can see that they do have the intellectual properties, the markets, the vitamin store, the Healthier Choices Wellness Center, which they are focusing a lot of energy towards, and that's obviously where they're trying to focus and rebrand on. But when it comes down to it though, the vape store, qcup are not listed here, but yet they are still assets. They desperately need to sell those. Either split the company into two and have that as one component and have these main focuses as the other, but they desperately need to handle that. Plain and simple. Because those are very valuable assets if you ask me. Keep in mind though, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But in reality though, they are very profitable business aspects that they can actually get a lot of money on. So that is one point. Second point is intellectual properties. I've been bringing this up over the last little bit. Looking here, so they do have a lot of patents. We all know that. They do have qcup, so that's one big product that they do have. But looking as well, a lot of electronic cigarettes, which hands down is completely opposite to what they want as far as their main focus. Why are they not selling these patents? There's a lot of money that could be potentially put towards either a share buyback back into the grocery chain or whatever it might be. On a side note though, I was actually very happily surprised about their previous earnings. When it came down to their grocery chain, it was substantially higher, the sales. So that is a one positive. I was very surprised about that. But getting back to it though, they should sell all of this, either even just put this as a separate entity as well. They definitely need to kind of rejuvenate a lot of this, because a lot of this is just sitting around doing absolutely nothing, when in reality it's not even what they want to kind of move towards and what their business model is anymore. So that's something they desperately need to do, and unfortunately by them kind of being as slow as they are, it makes us as investors just think very much negative of the underlying asset. So that's something as well. It kind of ties in with the investor confidence. And unfortunately, looking here, so there's a couple telltale signs. So this is the short interest. As of late, 71.69 is the short interest. What does that mean? Clearly, when shorts are entering into HCMC as much as they are, with it being only at 0001, they are ultimately insinuating, going back to my point, that there is going to be a reverse split coming very, very soon for HCMC. Because at 0001, there is very much no downside unless they do a reverse split. So the fact is that shorts are entering into HCMC in almost record numbers. So they're insinuating that more downside is going to be coming because there's a lot of fear out in the market with higher interest rates coming, which based on the debt that HCMC does have from their previous earnings, it is going to be very detrimental to them, especially if they are going to be increasing to, hypothetically, they're saying 3% by the end of the year. That's going to really damage HCMC massively. So take that how you see that. Could be a positive thing. Let me know as well your thoughts on HCMC, on their intellectual properties, if you feel that they should be actually splitting it or just outright selling a lot of this. Because even myself, I don't like to have any assets just lying around. You need all your money to always continuously making more additional money for it, or just increasing in value, whatever it is. But a lot of these are very much not even part of their big brand and kind of the image that they want to portray. So this is why they need to really dump a lot of that. Again, my own 2 cents, I could be completely wrong. Hopefully, though, they do have their buyback in the works because they do have a lot of cash that they can actually do stuff with, but they are bleeding a lot of money. That is something that as well, just investor-wise, need to watch for. But with all that, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. Let me know in the comments below if you are still enjoying HCMC content, because like I said, it's been a while, so I'm kind of slowing down with HCMC because more so with the lack of news and more so with the negativity about the broader market right now. But let me know if you do still enjoy HCMC content. I can definitely still do that. But with that, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on HCMC.